Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to another weekly spirit boost. My name is Tammy Mashaberti. My chair is too high because my stepson was on my desk. And I am the best-selling author of the book The Universe is Talking to You. And I come here live every Thursday at noon Eastern on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to share how to tap into the higher helpline of the universe available to us all. And one of the ways that we can tap into that higher helpline, one of the ways, sorry, I just want to adjust Instagram. One of the ways that we can tap into that higher helpline and speak and communicate with our angels, our guides, our loved ones, the universe as a whole is through spiritual tools like oracle cards, tarot cards, things along those lines. So it's been a while since I've done a group reading, so I thought it would be fun to come on here. And we're in October. It's the beginning of October, October 5th. Actually, my uncle's birthday, so happy heavenly birthday to my Uncle Joe. And it's my husband's birthday tomorrow. And so it is closer and closer. We're going to be getting to the holidays. We are going to be getting to the end of the year and then a brand new year. And so I thought this would be a great time with the last sort of quarter of the year to do a live oracle card reading. And the cards that I always use until I get my own, which I'm working on, is Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle Cards. And I thought it would be fun to ask the universe live here. So whether you are on here live with me or you are coming across this on a replay at some point before the end of 2023, and it is 2024, this will apply to you. And I'm going to just use the oracle cards and ask the universe what everybody needs to know who is watching this to move forward toward creating more success, more happiness, more joy, more love, more positivity, and positive change in their life before the end of the year. What do we need to know? What do we need to understand? What do we need to focus on? What do we need to change? What about our mindset? What about our energy? Anything like that. What do we most need to know? What advice do you have for us to really end the year on that positive note? End the year in a place where we are moving toward that success, that happiness, that abundance, that love, whatever it might be that we are trying to create and manifest. And so that's what I'm doing today. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do it live on here with you guys. So let me get my cards out. And the way that I do it is I shuffle. And if I was doing a reading individually for you, like a specific person in a one-on-one session, I would call in your angels and your guides and your loved ones who have passed on and everyone in what I call your soul society, which is really everybody, whether you know them or not, that's helping you on the other side. But I'm doing a group reading. So when I do a group reading, I call in my angels and my guides and my loved ones who have passed on, and all those in my soul society. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to ask what everybody most needs to know, understand, or be aware of to create more happiness, joy, success, love, peace in their life by the end of 2023. Anyone who is stuck, what do they most need to know, understand, or be aware of to get unstuck before the end of the year? That's what we are going to ask about. So I am going to do that. And then I'm just going to do a mini reading, which is really just 2 cards. So I'm going to do that here, and then I will let you know what the message is for you. So I'm just going to be quiet really quick while I shuffle and call in my angels, and then I'll let you know what we pulled. Okay. I just sort of shuffle until I feel I'm done. Let me just cut the deck and we will see what comes up. Okay. So, hello to everyone. All right. So the first card that I got is the Yin card. So let me show everybody Facebook and YouTube, everybody on Instagram without the light. This is the Yin card. Okay. So there's Yin and there's Yang, which is masculine, feminine, action and sort of stepping back and receiving. Okay. So the Yin card itself is more of the feminine energy, more of the sort of sitting back and receiving. Yang is the energy of action. Okay, so this card is talking about the feminine aspect of receptivity and receiving. Okay, so, and again, this is a group reading for anybody, those of you who are just hopping on. This applies to anybody watching this. So it's about letting someone else make the first move, gathering information and taking cues, the art of conscious allowing. So let's read the overall message of this particular oracle card. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you. How many of you are like, why is it not happening yet? What do I need to do? Why is it not working? It's not happening fast enough, right? Ready to accept it when it appears. So you're gracefully waiting for what's coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. Be the shaped, not the shaper, and you'll see how quickly your dreams manifest. Now, what I love about this oracle card deck is that it has meanings for relationships and meanings for prosperity. So I'm going to read all of them to you, depending on what might, because we have a lot of people, right, that are going to be watching this. So depending on what might make sense for you. So let's see how this card would apply to your relationships, okay? Let others take the lead right now. This is the relationship piece of this card. Let others take the lead right now. Your power lies in small gestures, soft awareness, and conscious surrender. By yielding the reins, you will find yourself effortlessly moving closer to what you truly desire. Permit others to tell you who they are and who they can be to you by allowing their actions to speak about them. You will be pleasantly surprised. So again, this card is really all about, I just hit my microphone, is really all about allowing and letting things flow to you and releasing the resistance and the stress that you're like, where is it? Why is it not here? What am I doing wrong? Okay. Now, under prosperity, it says this is a time when the most effective action is to allow others to show you the way forward. And what I take with this also is allow the universe to send you the signs to show you the way forward. Observe their behavior and follow their lead. Your desire to push through must take a back seat now. So all of that energy of like trying to make things happen and not understanding why and saying I'm doing my gratitude journal and I have my vision board, but nothing is happening. And stop trying so hard. My new book that's coming out in April is called The Higher Help Method. Stop trying to manifest and let the universe guide you. Stop trying so hard, because all of that trying and in your head and trying to figure it out is actually messing you up right now. This is what the universe is saying for the rest of this year. Okay. Collaborate and offer your ideas rather than dictating what must happen. Let others come to you. It's important that they feel they have power now. Another meaning is about releasing your need to have things in the form you want. Please, Lord, this is what I tell people all the time. When you manifest, when you're trying to create change, know what you want, but let it go. Be open to it coming in another form that is actually better than you are thinking in your head. That's why I say let the universe guide you. The universe, your angels, your guides, your loved ones, they know everything you don't. They see your road. They see I always say they see all the puzzle pieces on the board, okay? So if you are just gripping onto exactly how you want it to happen and the form that it's going to take and the way that it's going to be, you are going to miss the signs pointing you to something better. That's why you have to let go. You have to take a step back. So what this card is saying to me to say to you is you have done the work. You now have to stop trying so hard and take that step back. Part of the higher help method is asking the universe for help and handing over the reins and saying, this is what I'd like to create, this or something better, because you always want to be open to something better. Who wouldn't want something better? And then you take a step back and you say, point me in the direction, send me the signs, put the ideas in my head that I will then take action on. Okay? Stop holding on to exactly what you think you want, because I promise you there's often something better than we can think of in our human mind. Okay? How do you want to feel basking in your success? Now allow the universe to show you the form. Allow the universe to show you the form. Yin is the sign of essence. Things may go more smoothly than you expect. So again, letting those expectations be put aside. This is a time for, again, this doesn't mean not knowing what you want or asking specifically for what you want, or saying specifically like, okay, I would like to make X amount of money per year, or I would like to make X amount of money per month, or I would like a job in a, if you're a nurse, I would like a job in a hospital environment where my hours are, such and such, and I'm happy and I'm comfortable there, right? And I'm respected, and I'm in a joyful environment. Maybe you don't want to work in the emergency room, right? Knowing what you want, but then letting it go and saying to the universe, this or something better, and then taking that step back, managing your own energy, right? Because you have to manage your own energy and shift your energy into a better place throughout the day so that you can notice the signs pointing you where you need to go, right? So you still need to manage your own energy, but stop beating yourself up, trying so hard and gripping onto exactly what you think you want and how it's going to happen. Never worry about how it's going to happen. The universe will take care of how it's going to happen. Okay. So again, what this card is talking about is that energy of, I'm only doing a group reading, just FYI, for those of you who are asking. I'm just doing a group reading for everybody. So again, this is about I don't want to say taking a back seat, because you're never taking a back seat. But what I want you to do is take a step back and say, universe, here's what I want. Please help me create it. Please send me the signs, the synchronicities, the information, the ideas that will lead me to what I want. And please help me recognize them when they arrive. And then allowing it to flow in. So the reason this card is coming up, I believe, is because people who are watching this are overwhelmed, stressed, frustrated, trying to figure it out, thinking I need to do something else, or I'm doing so much, but it's not working. And this card is saying, like, relax, because you need to be in that place where it's just going to flow to you. You need to be in that receptive place. How do we get into that receptive place? We manage our energy. We take mini meditation breaks throughout the day. I'm talking 60 seconds to bring yourself back and repeat a mantra that feels good to you. Manage your energy throughout the day and allow things to flow to you. What are those things? Those things are signs, the right people, the right opportunity, overhearing a conversation, having an idea pop in your head where you're in a centered space and can recognize it, right? And it doesn't get lost amidst the chaos. That is allowing things to flow to you, allowing the universe to guide you, allowing the universe to say, hey, get this book, talk to this person, take this class, go to this yoga class, learn this technique. If you're trying to heal something, check out this modality, go to this person. You might overhear somebody say, oh my gosh, you don't understand, I went to this amazing doctor and he did all of this healing stuff and I'm doing so much better. And oh, maybe that's the person you're supposed to go to, right? Allow the universe to bring you the information to help you get to where you want to go. That is what's going to be important to you for the rest of this year. Okay. That's just the first card. The second card is the Fates card, but it's in that reversed, or what Colette calls like the protection position. So this is the card itself, but it's in the reverse position. Okay. Oh, hold on. Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. I'm glad this is connecting with you. Okay, so the Fates card, let's see what this has to say. So if it's in the upside down or reversed position, what Colette calls protection, it has a singular sort of like important message. Okay, so let's see how this goes with that flowing and allowing that we're going to be doing. Okay, so the Fates card itself is about fate, karma, acceptance that things are acceptance that there are things you cannot change and knowing what those things are. But this is in the reversed position. So let's see what that has to say. Okay. So this is what the Fates card is saying to you guys. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet, what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny, right? You can never control all of the things around you, but you always can control your reaction to them. That's what this card is talking about, what you do with what happens to you or what happens around you. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. So it so goes with this yin card of allowing, right? This is literally the universe is telling you chill out for the rest of the year. Okay, hold on. So it says, hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. So overall, again, what this card is talking about is, and it so goes with this first card of being in that receptive state, accepting where you are. I'm going to add in asking the universe to partner with you and to help you. Okay, that's the second step in my higher help method process. Asking the universe for help. And there's so many ways that you can ask the universe for help that I am going to be teaching you moving forward. And that's going to be in the book. But one of the biggest ways and the easiest ways available to all of us is literally saying a prayer. I don't care what background you're from. I don't care what belief system you're from. I just want you to say to the universe, here's what I want to create, this or something better. Please work with me to guide me, to help me manage my energy and my mindset. Call in Archangel Jophiel, the angel of beauty, to help you focus on the good in life and manage your mindset. And please show me the signs and the synchronicities. I am going to stop trying so hard. I am going to take a step back. I am going to accept whatever is happening to me, knowing that even the bad stuff that's happening to me is leading me to something good. And I am going to ask for the signs and the synchronicities and the ideas to guide me forward. And I'm going to ask for help in recognizing them when they arrive. Then my only job is to sit back and wait for the direction that the universe is going to send me. Also, my job is to manage my own energy. So make sure that your energy is at that higher vibration. How do you do that? Again, the 60-second breaks, stopping in those 60-second breaks. And before you go back to doing what you're doing, look around and say, what are 3 things I can be grateful for right now? managing your energy so that when the signs and the people and the opportunities and the ideas flow in, because when you ask for the help, they always flow in. When they start flowing in, if you are managing your energy, you will recognize them. Then you act on them. Then you take the action, but you allow the stuff to flow to you. Then when you take the actions, you know what the universe does? Celebrates, because it's like, okay, she took the bait. She took that action. Now we can send her the next step, or him the next step. And the cycle starts over again. You're managing your energy. Now the next breadcrumb is dropped. Now you move forward again and you take action again. Now the universe continues to drop the breadcrumbs. And now you continue to move forward and forward and forward until you get not just what you want, but something even more extraordinary when you let go of the reins and you let the universe guide you. And this reading is talking all about you being in acceptance, being in allowing, being in flow. So what your job for the rest of the year is, I'm going to manage my energy. I am going to, throughout the day, set alarms on my phone, take quick 60-second breaks to bring myself back, to feel grateful. And I always say focused gratitude. If you're stuck in one area of your life, focus your gratitude in the area you're stuck. Focus the gratitude on your health if you're stuck in your health, or on the abundance that you already have if you are stuck around money and abundance. And I promise you, you might think you don't have abundance, but you have abundance. Look in your refrigerator, look at all the food, look at all the condiments. My God, I have condiments that are probably expired because I bought so many things to go with so many different recipes, right? Look in your closet at the shoes you have, at the clothes you have. Look at all, if you're in my spiritual world, look at the crystals that you have. Even gifts that someone else has given you, that's a sign of abundance. It was a gift. So look at what you already have and be grateful for that. That will boost your energy. That will move you closer to what you're trying to create. And that will open you up to the signs that the universe is sending you to move you forward. You're going to ask for help. You're going to manage your energy. You're going to follow the signs. You're going to take action on the signs. That is what the higher help method is. And that is what this reading is talking about for all of you to do for the remainder of the year. I remember, if you're just joining, I asked, what does everybody most need to know, understand, or be aware of to start moving forward toward what they desire for more success, more happiness, more love, more peace, more abundance? What do they need to know, understand, or be aware of? What do they need to do? What do they need to shift? This is what the universe is saying. These two cards together are literally saying, you need to take a step back. You need to accept. You need to allow. You need to allow things to flow to you. Allow the signs to flow to you. Then you're going to take action on them, right? So if somebody tells you, oh, I heard about this new doctor, maybe your action is you're going to do some research and maybe you'll make an appointment. If all of a sudden you overhear of an opportunity on how to make money, extra money over the holidays that you just overhear or that comes to you, or you're going to take action on that, right? You ask the universe to partner with you, knowing what you want, this or something better. And you're just going to be in that state of allowing. The universe is saying, stop trying so hard. Get into the flow. Because when we're trying so hard, when we're gripping onto something, when we're stressed out, when we don't understand why it's not working, when we're focusing on what we don't want instead of what we do, you are literally creating resistance that is blocking the flow. And you will not be able to recognize the signs pointing you toward what you want. That's really what this whole entire reading is about. And again, this is for everybody, live or on the replay. It's October 5th right now, but if you are watching this in December, it still counts until the end of 2023. The universe is saying, get into a receptive state, get into allowing things to flow to you, releasing the resistance, managing your energy, focusing on what you can change, right? So if you're going through something right now and you're like, why is this happening to me? Or I can't do anything about this, or I'm not in control, or I'm just, getting screwed, or I am just stuck, or whatever it might be that you're going through right now. The universe is saying, focus on what you can change. Focus on what you have the ability to do something about. Don't focus on stuff that you can't do anything about, because now you're just keeping yourself stuck. Focus on what can I do something about, and you can always do something about your own energy, your own mindset, your own attitude. You can always do something about that. We always have control over that. If you can tweak and adjust and shift your energy, now you're back in flow. Now you're back in flow. That's going to be able to send you those signs so that you can then start moving forward and get away from what it is that you're not happy with, or get away or find the gift within something that has happened to you, because it's always leading you to something better. The universe does not make mistakes. There are no accidents. There are only situations that we have not yet understood or found meaning for. But I promise you, and this is why I have my follow the footsteps exercise in my book, The Universe is Talking to You, because it helps you find these instances in your own life. And you start realizing, you know what, there really is a reason for everything. So this crap that I'm going through right now, eventually I'm going to understand it. Eventually I'm going to figure out the meaning. And it makes it easier to be in that receptive state, to accept the things you cannot change, and to start moving on. So that's really what this whole reading is about. And it's actually really good news, because it means that you can let go a little bit. You can allow the universe to guide you a little bit. You can allow yourself to be in the state of show me where to go, right? I never say to the universe, bring me what I want. I always say to the universe, show me where to go to create with you what I want, or something even better. That is the approach that I take. And that is a very different energy than, oh my gosh, I'm trying to create this, so I have to write my gratitude journal, and I have to do the vision board, and I have to meditate, and I'm stressed out, so I can't meditate, and I have to do this, and I have to do that, and I'm supposed to be happy, but how can I be happy when everything is crazy around me, and now I'm not doing it right, and oh my gosh, no wonder I don't have what I want, right? We go into these like crazy states. That's not helping you. That is not helping you to create positive change. Now, that's not to say we don't find ourselves in those states, right? I still find myself in those states. The difference between who I used to be, which was crazy and manic and trying to figure things out and being stressed out all the time and being overwhelmed and being in chaos and running late, being late for work and all of that stuff, right? To what I am now is I trust the universe. I manage my energy, and I know that everything is happening for a reason, and I can let go a little bit, and I can, and also I know that I can get myself out of it faster, right? So if I find myself in the state of, why is this happening to me? Why isn't this working? Why can't I figure this out? Oh my gosh, why did this happen? Or why is this happening? I get myself out of it so much faster than I used to. I don't live in that land as long as I used to, because I know there's a meaning for this. There's a reason for this. I don't know what it is right now, but I know it's going to be shown to me. And I know, and I trust that the universe is guiding me. So all I'm going to do is just manage my energy, shift my vibration up, make myself feel better, say a prayer, ask the universe for help, and then wait for the signs to come through. That's what this reading is saying to you. Okay. So let me just check if there's any comments that I need or questions that you guys have before I jump off. But I just thought it would be fun to do this group reading for everybody, again, for the last sort of quarter of the year. Let's see. Oh, Dina, that makes me so happy. Dina says, hi, Tammy, I just finished your book. You have been placed in my life at a time I need it the most. See, I trust. When I wrote this book, I literally said to the universe, please help me get it into the hands of the people that it will help. Please let me, let it get into the hands of the people who need this in their life right now to lift them up. And so I'm so happy that it found you. And I'm so happy that you found me, and welcome. I can't wait for my next book to come out. It'll be out in April. Yes, Lil. Efforting is actually a waste of effort. Yield to the universe, delivers to you for you. Yes. I mean, listen, there's still effort involved in manifesting, right? We still need to do our part, but too many of us are trying so hard and we are doing it alone. We think we're doing it alone instead of taking a minute to ask the universe to help us make it easier, right? Why would you not ask for the help that will make it easier? Lori says, great advice. I always want to be in control, have hard time letting go. I'm a Virgo. I'm a control freak. I want to control everything. I want to know everything. I don't like surprises. I like certainty. I get it. But when you start moving into this different energy, you start realizing, I do have actually more control than I think I have, because I always have control over me. Let's see if there's anything else. Deborah, I'm so glad you said the reading is connecting with you. Yes, hopefully I'm providing an answer. That's why I come on here. I want to give a reading that people need to hear, that people need right now to get through the rest of the year. Just checking to see if hi Sam. Great group messages. You are very welcome. Just checking. Oh, great. Geraldine says, I keep asking the universe for help with my book, and I went to a fair and learned about LI authors, at least help with marketing. Yes, listen, the universe will put you in touch with the people that you need to help you when you ask for the help. It always, always, always works out that way. Let's see. Oh, Georgina, I'm glad you felt like I was talking to you. That's really the goal of this, is I feel like hopefully everybody feels like I'm talking to them, because when I do the reading, I ask the universe, what does everybody need to know? And there's one piece of something that I'm saying that hopefully will hit everybody in a different way, but in the way that they most need to hear. Let's see. Let's see, Miss Maggie's. Oh, I love your name. Thank you. This was amazing. I love how when you let go and open yourself to the universe, what amazing things happen. And it's so much easier than trying to do it by ourselves, right? I've been trying to practice this, and the universe is responding positively. It's literally a shift, I think, in how we think we're supposed to be, but it makes such a big difference. Oh, Rebecca, you're very welcome. I'm so glad this is what you needed to hear right now. I love doing these readings, but I don't do them often. I do them, my membership community, I do group readings once a month for them. And obviously I do readings in one-on-one sessions, but every now and then I like to throw them out here into this community, because when I feel like called to do it, and when I sat down to think about what do I want to talk about this week, my eyes rested on the oracle cards, and I was like, you know what? I think there's a message that everybody needs to hear. Oh, Natalie, this makes me happy. I've been doing just this, and what I need has been coming my way even better than I was expecting. Exactly. Oh my God, Dee Dee says Capricorns are about the same with control and the need to fix things. I feel that. Anybody who is like that, I feel that, because I am the same way. And the universe is constantly sending me opportunities. And I say opportunities, but really they're challenges, but opportunities to learn how to let go of control, to learn that I am not in control of everything around me. And I have to be okay with that. And I have to accept it. And when I do, things feel better and work better. Okay, so Wendy says, how do you ask if you don't really know what you want? Wendy, you have to try and figure out what it is that you want. So I always say to people, if you're stuck in an area of your life, ask yourself, okay, what do I have now? What do I not like about what I have now? Right? So maybe you don't like your job, you don't like your boss, you don't like being in debt, you don't like being single, you don't like fighting with your husband. Okay, what do I have now that I don't like? Right? And then the next question is, well, what would I like to see instead? What would I like to see instead? And really go into your heart space. If you could wave a magic wand and there were no limitations and there were no limitations, like you could just blink your eyes like I Dream of Jeannie, okay, and have what you want. No limitations, no fear, no barricades, no issues. You can just create what you want. What would you want to see? Again, don't say, well, I live in New Jersey where I live and I'd like to live in Hawaii, but I don't know how the hell I'm going to do that. I don't care. The how doesn't matter. If you could wave a magic wand or blink your eyes like I Dream of Jeannie, what would make you happy to wake up in the morning? Just get a glimpse of what you want. Maybe it's a job that makes you happy. You don't even have to know the specific type of job. Maybe you're like, I just want to wake up every morning and go to a job that I love. Start there. Start there and say to the universe, please partner with me to help me find a job that I truly love. You can call on Archangel Shamuel because he's amazing at finding things, whether it's finding love, finding friendships, finding your car keys, finding a new job, whatever it might be, right? Direct me to what I'm saying if that's what you were looking for a job. But just start with a germination of a seed of what you think you would want to have. And then throw it out to the universe and say, guide me to this or something more amazing. Guide me to this or something that, is even more incredible that I can't even think of right now because I'm not sure. And just start with that. You don't have to know exactly. Sometimes I think when people are trying to decide what they want, sometimes they're too specific. And I know there are people out there, there's teachers out there that say, give it a date and give it a time and give it a place and give it it stresses me out. That's why that's not the way I do it. I literally say, here's what I want. You don't have to know, I want to work at this hospital in this position, in this Like, no, because maybe that's not the best place. Maybe there's a different hospital. Maybe there's a whole other medical center and it's not even a hospital that's best for you, but you're being too specific. Just know a general idea of what you want and then throw it out to the universe to help you create it. So I hope that helps you a little bit in terms of what, knowing what you want. You don't have to know everything, every detail. Leave the details up to the universe because it knows way more than you do. Let's see. Geraldine saying my friend loves the book. How can she go to these videos? You mean the videos that I'm sharing? I have a whole YouTube channel. So I'm live on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Instagram right now. So any of those sites, you can find all of these weekly Spirit Boost videos. There's actually a playlist on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and you look under my playlist, there's a whole weekly Spirit Boost playlist. I've been doing this for over a year. I don't even know how many episodes there are, but you could go wild with all of them. So hopefully that's helpful. Oh, okay. Architecting is saying, I'm struggling with old relationships coming back. Is it better to close the door on them or try to maintain friendship? Honestly, it depends on what I would say about this is how does this person make you feel? Is it a stressful situation? Is it a way you can maintain a friendship or is it actually too much for you? And even maintaining a friendship is making you feel bad. You don't ever want to do anything that makes you feel bad or negative or drains you in any way. I would also call in, again, for any friendships, relationships, anything like that, I would call in guidance from Archangel Shamuel, Archangel Charity, Raguel, I believe is another angel. But really, if you have relationships that are coming back that are not healthy for you, I would also look at what beliefs do I have? What blocks do I have? What do I need to heal from my past that needs to be energetically healed and cleared so I stop attracting these relationships back into my life? What do I need to, and if it's a relationship that you don't want to be in, there's so many cord cutting things that you can do as well. Amy B. Scher, SCHER on her website has like a freebie section and she has a great cord cutting meditation that's free that you can do also that really just cuts the cord of negativity, not necessarily the cord of the person, but the flow of negativity back and forth between you. So that's another thing that you can do around that. Okay, let's see what else we have. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any questions. Oh, yay, Natalie. Let me know what you think when you're done. Thank you, Sherry. My book behind me is called The Universe is Talking to You. Tap into signs and synchronicity for magical moments every day. So it teaches you how to open up to signs and synchronicities from the universe, from loved ones who have passed on, and all of that. Really learn, the universe is always talking to you. So it really teaches you how to start listening. And then my new book, The Higher Help Method, is coming out in April. Okay. All right. I think I got to everybody. It's always hard for me to see Instagram from where I am, but I hope this reading was helpful to all of you. Come back to it if you need a reminder of any of this as the year, because this goes for the remainder of the year. So if you find yourself getting stuck again, come back to this video, watch it again, and remember what the universe is telling you to do for the remainder of 2023. It's such an amazing message. I think even for me, I'm taking it where I'm just gonna be getting into flow. I'm gonna go back, going back to my tried and true spiritual tools to manage my energy, to ask the universe for help, to open myself up to the signs. My life is always so much better and so much easier and so much happier and more peaceful when I allow the universe to guide me than when I am trying to figure it all out by myself. Always, 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 always. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's always better and easier and happier when I let the universe take the lead. And that's really what this is saying, is accepting where you are, accepting what you can change and what you can't change, doing something about the things that you can change, letting go of the things that you cannot, being in that state of receptivity for the remainder of the year. Let the universe guide you forward. So thank you all for being here with me. You guys are all amazing. And I'm wishing you a beautiful and amazing and wonderful weekend. Tag someone in this video if you know they're going through something and they need to hear it. Please like the video if you are enjoying the message so that it gets out there to other people before the end of the year. Because again, this goes through the end of December. And thank you all for being here. I'm wishing you a wonderful and amazing weekend as we are going into the weekend. It's going to start finally getting colder here in New Jersey. We've had sort of a warm spree, and I think today might be the last warm day. So have a beautiful and wonderful weekend. Enjoy the fall season if it's fall season-y wherever you are in the world. My husband and I love fall, so we're getting ready for our Halloween party coming the end of the month. So my house is a hot mess, but it'll be okay once we get everything out. So have a great weekend. Sending you my love. Do something that brings you joy. I always tell you that. Please do something that brings you joy this weekend, no matter what it might be, to boost yourself, because you deserve it and it will put you back into the flow. So thank you for all being here. Sending you my love. I will be back here next Wednesday at same time, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, noon Eastern. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you, everybody.